HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of HCAM News. I'm HCAM News Director Tom Nappy, here to fill you in with what's happening in Hopkinton. On today's edition of HCAM News, Elmwood Elementary hosted International Night, the latest Hiller sports update, plus much more. But first, the Hopkinton Public Library Foundation recently hosted their annual Touch a Truck event. The Hopkinton Public Library Foundation hosted the 10th annual Touch a Truck and Food Festival on a sunny Sunday at Hopkinton High School. Many were in attendance from towns all over.
Any of you got a favorite truck that you like seeing?
The firefighter! The police!
The police car was his favorite. What was your favorite?
No, the army.
The army truck was his favorite. Sarai is the youngest one. She loved Spider-Man and the princesses. What do you like?
I like Spider-Man and the
All right. And what about you?
And I like the police car and the firefighter car.
And there it is. That sums it all
I
up.
like the princess.
What town are you guys from?
Sudbury.
Sudbury, nice.
Traveled from Sudbury all the way over here. We were residents in Hopkinton before, right off Main Street. And we moved to Sudbury, so we had to come back over here and enjoy this time with the kids.
At Touch a Truck, children enjoyed their opportunities to get behind the wheel of construction trucks, police and military vehicles, fire trucks, school buses, and more.
Awesome turnout today. We're so thankful for all of our sponsors and all the trucks that came and all of our attendees. We had a ton of people here and everyone had fun. Beautiful weather. Couldn't ask for anything more today.
Excellent. And how many trucks did you have here today?
We had close to 50 trucks here today. Final head count is still happening because we had some people coming in a little bit late, but everybody's welcome. And we had 14 food trucks today.
The event was once again a success and raised thousands of dollars to benefit the Hopkinton Public Library.
So we're with the Hopkinton Public Library Foundation. This is our 10th year putting this on in support of the library. We supported in the beginning the new library construction, which opened in 2017. So now we use the funds from Touch a Truck to help with other library expenses, like the movement of music up in the children's room, the Library of Things, where you can check out things like board games and VR headsets and much, much more. And the library comes to us when they want to do other programs to see if we can help fund some new things for the community.
And if people want to know more about what's going on at the library and what's going on with you guys, where can they go?
Absolutely. For the library, go to the hopkintonpubliclibrary.org, and for the foundation, go to hplf.org.
We had the chance to talk with a Hopkins Elementary student at Touch a Truck who talked about a wonderful project he is a part of to help kids with autism.
Can you tell us about your shirt?
So my shirt is pretty good for kids that are nonverbal, so they can more express their feelings with this, and so people can get the hang of them. This is a shirt for everyone, and it is pretty good for shy kids because sometimes they are too scared to express their feelings as well.
And you made this shirt?
And well, kind of, and there's one more thing I want to talk about, kids with disorders.
And what's your name?
Ronell Kagan.
And you go, what school do you go?
Hopkins Elementary.
All right. And what do you go ahead?
And one thing about this is pretty good for kids with autism
Yeah.
that are like scared to go with someone or like do something. And kids are, yeah, I already said about that. And that's all. Thank you.
Awesome. Well,
for-
that's a nice job. And you went on Shark Tank, I heard?
It was one of my ideas. We had to go to Shark Tank in New York, but we didn't go on the show yet. We just had to like talk with the people, so then they can get it, and then they can like make our company more stronger, and then it could be more popular.
Well, that's a really cool idea, and hopefully we'll see you on Shark Tank. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thank you for letting me present.
It was a packed house at Elmwood for the annual Elmwood Elementary International Night. Here's a look at the festivities. Elmwood Elementary hosted their 4th annual International Night, and the event was bigger than ever. A huge crowd was on hand for both the 2nd grade and 3rd grade performances. Between the 2 grades, over 30 acts hit the stage.
Yeah, this is the 4th international night. We have 2nd graders going first from 5:30 to 6:30, and then there's a quick change, and then from 7 to 8. It's been awesome. It's just like a huge get-together. We have performances, we have food. This time we had food from about 25 countries from each grade. So a great turnout, and the lines have been so long, and people have been waiting for so long to get the food. Performances, we feel that this is a great place for students to shine. You know, they may be working on different talents at home, but this is a great place to showcase their talent.
All right. And how many years has this event been going on now?
Yeah, so this is the 4th international night. We had 2 before COVID struck, and after COVID, we started last year. We restarted the program, and now it's the 4th international night.
And it seems like this event just keeps growing and growing.
That's true, and I want it to become an annual event, and it is run by Elmwood Diversity Council. We are a group of teachers all coming together with a common interest in showcasing diversity, and our membership has actually grown, so I'm really happy about that.
Here's a look at some of the festivities. Sure to be on the lookout for the full broadcast of Elmwood's 4th annual International Night airing on HCAM. We are going to take a quick time out. A whole lot more HCAM news ahead. Don't go anywhere.
HCAM is supported by our viewers. Thank you. And by the Hopkinton Independent newspaper and online news site. The newspaper reaches 100% of the homes and businesses in town, and the website is updated daily with exclusive Hopkinton content. Readers can receive a daily newsletter and breaking news alerts via email.
Saturday morning cartoons are back. Every Saturday at 8 a.m., HCAM's Toon Time has an hour of classic cartoons, from Betty Boop to Superman to Popeye to Bugs Bunny and more. You'll see your old favorites and discover new ones. So tune in to Toon Time, Saturdays at 8, and start your weekend off with a laugh.
Welcome back to HCAM News. A fun season of Hopkinton Hiller sports recently came to a close. Here's a look at the final weeks of the Hopkinton Hillers 2023-2024 spring sports season. On Wednesday, June 5th, 6-seeded Hiller baseball hosted 11-seeded Dartmouth in the round of 16. Bottom of the first, Nick Pajoli starts the inning off with a triple. A bit later, Charlie Petruni hits a sacrifice fly to score Pajoli. 1-0 Hillers into the bottom of the fourth. Wind up and the pitch. And it's going to get away. Here comes a run. And he's in. Derek Hatherley takes advantage of the error and makes it a 2-0 game, and that's all the Hillers would need as they took the round of 16 game 2-0 over Dartmouth. Hopkinton Hillers baseball playoff run came to an end on Sunday, June 9th in Westfield as the 6-seeded Hillers fell to 3rd-seeded Westfield 7-2. The Hiller baseball team completes their incredible season with 19 wins and 5 losses. After a 1-3 start, Hiller baseball went 18-2 the rest of the way, clinched the TVL Large title, and advanced all the way to the Final 8 in the Division II state tournament before falling to Westfield. This season, Hiller pitching had an incredible 1.66 team ERA with strong pitching from Derek Hatherley, Matt Gahn, Drew Reisenberger, and Jack Arthur, and featured good hitting and the amazing ability to manufacture runs and grind out wins in close games. Hiller boys lacrosse finished 15-5 and fell in the round of 16 in the Division II playoffs to a tough Hingham team. During the boys lacrosse season, Logan Del Ponte broke the all-time Hillers single-season points record for the first time in 20 years and received the extremely rare honor of being named an All-American. Head coach Dan Norton surpassed 100 wins as a Hiller, and in addition to breaking records, this team was full of talent and had some amazing comeback wins and made every game with any opponent a battle. Hiller softball hit an astonishing 360 as a team and clinched a piece of the TVL Large title. The future is bright for Hiller softball as freshman Addie Walls was thrown into big situations in the pitcher circle and posted a 3.87 ERA in her 15 appearances. Hiller boys and girls tennis also had incredible playoff runs. 12th-seeded boys tennis got an upset win in the round of 16 over 5th-seeded Marblehead 3-2 before falling in a close battle with 4th-seeded Wayland 4-1 in the round of 8. The young Hiller boys team was nearly a completely different roster from the Final Four contender of last year, and despite their youth, finished as one of the top 8 teams in Division II. Girls tennis also had an incredible season, finishing 14-5, including a preliminary round state tournament win. The future is very bright for Hiller tennis. This season, we also watched Hopkinton Hillers boys and girls track and field, defeat all of their competition, and both capture the TVL Large title. It was another incredible season of Hiller sports and another incredible school year of Hiller sports. And we thank all of the Hiller and HCAM fans for following along and watching all season long. We can't wait for the 2024-2025 Hiller fall season and are excited for some Hopkinton sports action in the summer. Stay tuned for more updates about that. Congratulations on another successful year of Hopkinton Hiller sports to all the young athletes and the coaches of the Hopkinton teams, and of course, Athletic Director Ricky Andrade. Congratulations on a great year of Hiller action. This past week, we lost a beloved member of the Hopkinton community. Founder of the Hopkinton Independent, Sarah Duckett, passed away at the age of 77. This next segment is a look back to a ceremony hosted by the Hopkinton Chamber of Commerce in 2019 to recognize and honor Sarah's many contributions to the community. A number of community members were at Faith Community Church Thursday morning as the Hopkinton Chamber of Commerce presented founder of the Hopkinton Independent newspaper, Sarah Duckett, with their annual Distinguished Service Award.
You know, it's hard to put in perspective what Sarah Duckett's meant to the community because if you think about the kind of impact that the Hopkinton Independent has on the politics and sort of community affairs, it's a pretty daunting challenge to try to do that. You know, she's been immersed in the community. She's proven herself as a volunteer over the years, Appropriations Committee, very much involved in the library, and then starts the Independent, which has made a major contribution to the town. That's why she deserves the recognition she received this morning.
So pretty much every way that it would be possible to touch a town and have an influence in a town, Sarah has found a way to do, and has kind of been drawn, I think, to do that just because how much you care about the town.
Many community leaders were happy to recall memories and recognize Sarah for all the hard work she has done to keep Hopkinton residents informed with what is happening in their town.
Most people appreciate the impact of what the local newspaper has on a local economy. The fact that she sold rather than closed the newspaper was her way of keeping Hopkinton great. Sorry about that. For one, a local newspaper affects the cost of borrowing for the town's projects. The Independent affords local citizens the opportunity to scrutinize and interrogate the quality of projects and policies before approval. Lenders and creditors appreciate that. If she had closed the publication, the vacuum created would most likely be filled by national papers whose desire is to chase the national and global sexy stuff and might not give a damn about local projects. And so, yes, as others have previously said, the entire Hopkinton owes her and her family a debt of gratitude.
Chamber of Commerce Chair Scott Richardson was also in attendance and happy to be part of recognizing Sarah as one of his last Chamber of Commerce duties.
Again, it was kind of like a long overdue recognition of Sarah and her contribution to the town over the past, 40 plus years. Certainly focusing on really the creation of the Hopkinton Independent as a really critical part of this community, and having it continue after she leaves is a testament to kind of her vision and commitment to further communicating what's important to the town.
And also, I guess this was your last presentation as president of the Chamber of Commerce. Could you just talk about what it was like to be the president of the Chamber of Commerce and work with that group all these years?
Sure. Well, again, we have a great group, and over the past 6 years or so, certainly every year I'd say, well, who wants to be president? And nobody kind of stepped up, which was okay because we have a lot of new members, a lot of great committee chairs, and they're really doing the bulk of the work. So, but obviously after that time frame, it's time to get some new people, coming up the ladder. And Sir Christina agreed to be president. I know she'll do a wonderful job. So it was time.
Despite the very deserved accolades, recognition, and awards, Sarah stated she wasn't looking for any of that.
It's a little overwhelming. It really is. I don't do things for recognition. I just do things that need to be done. So it was fun, but I would have preferred not to have it happen.
After running the Hopkinton Independent for nearly 20 years, the memories will live on for Sarah.
Memories are what I have now. But I can't believe where all those years went. It's just so fast. You know, the older you get, the faster they go. I strived to find an exit plan when I knew it was time to retire. I wanted the paper to continue. With a sale to Suzanne Farber and Dave Bagnon of the Community Advocate, I believe I have found that commitment to community and continuity. And I can't get away without recognizing the enormous support of my family. From the beginning, they built the desk arrangement, taught me how to use the computer. That was a big one. I had never even used a keyboard before. They were available whenever I had a problem, went with me when I dropped off the paper in Worcester, and learned how the print process worked and kept me updated on what was going on in the schools. God bless them all, 3 kids and a very supportive husband.
On an annual basis, the Hopkinton High School Habitat for Humanity Club has participated in Operation Playhouse.
It says Fiona's name on it because it's personalized.
The mission of Operation Playhouse is to provide the children of veterans with a nice playhouse.
It's your new princess castle.
Oh, look at that!
What do you think? It's a house just for you.
You need to tell them.
This year, they built a playhouse for a little girl named Fiona.
She will be living in this thing.
Yeah, she will.
There's a lot of toys related to the house that we didn't open up, so they're in there.
Oh,
cute!
Yeah. Do you want help opening the back? Hey guys, welcome to the Princess Castle. This is a playhouse for Fiona. Come on inside. So on the outside we got this yellow door, and then it's painted blue. The theme is castle. We got some green windows. Okay, so inside there's an image of the Disney castle, and there's also glowing stars with different modes for lighting. And then we got windows that open from the inside out. And this little beanbag with a stuffed animal and a blanket. And then this beanbag, which is filled with a bunch of different toys.
My name is Prithvi Venkatesh, and I'm a senior at Hopkinton High School.
I'm Zachary Krimgold. I'm in 12th grade.
My name is Abram Ryan. I'm a sophomore.
I'm Anay Pachori. I'm a senior.
I'm May Chen, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Joshua Brum, and I'm a junior.
We came out to build this playhouse for a veteran family's daughter named Fiona, and she wanted the theme to be castle, so we got the colors given to us by the Habitat for Humanity Playhouse build, and we got the frames and we started painting, and then we set it all up together.
Cool. Okay, so how long have you guys been out here today working on this?
Since 8 a.m.
Wow. What was everyone's favorite part about the process?
Mine had to be decorating the interior.
I think just putting the whole structure together, screwing it all in, and yeah.
I like painting the house.
I enjoyed putting the shingles on the roof.
I enjoyed nailing the shingles as well.
Yeah, I enjoyed decorating the inside of the house, making it a home.
What was the biggest challenge of today?
Definitely trying to use the materials smartly.
Probably figuring out how all the tools worked.
Yeah, I would say the same thing, figuring out all the tools work.
Putting the roof on.
I think just making sure everything went in the right place.
Yeah, I think it was like lining everything up.
Fiona and her mother came by the school to check out the playhouse.
That's what I figured. Yeah. And still like record the little ceremony here.
Oh, she's playing in there. You like it?
It's time to tell you about some happenings in town you should know about. On Saturday, June 15th, be on the lookout for road closures between 8 a.m. and noon as the annual Sharon Timlin Memorial 5K to fight ALS will be taking place. And of course, they have the Family Fun Day event featuring food, music, games, and raffles. Entertainment for all ages. Feel free to come on down, cheer on the runners, and enjoy the Family Fun Day festivities at the annual Sharon Timlin Memorial 5K. Congratulations to Eve Weatherhead and City Donda, the recipients of the 2024 HCAM Broadcasting and Communications Scholarship. You can read all about Eve and City at our website, hcam.tv. I couldn't think of two more deserving recipients than Eve and City, and we also thank them for their many contributions to HCAM. Our picture of the week, a great scene from Elmwood International Night. Here's a look at some of the tremendous second grade performers, and you can see more pictures of Elmwood International Night at our sceneinhopkinton.org. Upcoming government meetings include on Thursday, June 13th at 8 p.m. The school committee meeting will be live on HCAM Ed, and on Tuesday, June 18th at 6 p.m. The select board meeting will be live on HCAM TV. To view all upcoming town government meetings, head over to hcam.tv/gov. And for more information, you can head over to the town website at hopkintonma.gov. Believe it or not, we are out of time for this edition of HCAM News. But don't worry, we'll be back next Wednesday at 6:30. For everyone at HCAM, I'm Tom Nappy. As always, we thank you for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.